found what you seek. The life force was palpable the moment you set foot on the island.
Yes, it was astonishing to see what our people accomplished together.
Ancient history now carves a path forward through a grim future. Plant the seed that we might reveal hope.
Glad he couldn't do that when we first met him.
That makes two of us.
My power returns. Another blow against our enemy. But each step brings you closer to danger. Choose your path carefully.
I fear the path may not be ours to choose.
Well, let's pick one and keep moving.
Before you go, a gift of thanks. Brom, hero of the Freljord. You traveled here for a cure that would save your homeland, and found none. Yet you stay, and fight to save mine.
Of course! That is what it means to be a hero.
In all my years, I have never met a heart so pure. If this is a virtue of your people, then they must be saved.
These are leaves. I love them.
In old times, when there was peace and men were welcome here, they sought these leaves, and I gave them freely. From them they made elixirs and potions to cure sickness.
A cure?
Those leaves are a part of me, you see. And within me flows the last of the blessed water you sought. It is my life's blood, the last hope of restoring this land, and it seems yours as well.
Brom does not know what to say. Brom is the only one crying.
We're all crying on the inside.
Go now, find victory, and know that you will always be welcome visitors in Maokai's Grove.
Such a good cutscene. Stupid dogs keep barking. He's very antsy tonight. I think the neighbors are having like a Christmas Eve party. By the way, it's Christmas Eve. I'm gonna kill him. I'm not actually going to kill them. But, yeah, like I said before, they get antsy when parents aren't home, so... I apologize for the barking, but I really don't feel like dealing with it all that much.
This is Thresh's mighty fortress? I have seen bigger in the Freljord.
The mist here is troubled, full of anger.
We're angrier.
I gotta agree with Pike. No ancient spirit can stand between me and Gangplank. Let's show this Thresh that no one crosses Bilgewater.
Alrighty, Thresh's Fortress. This one is, like most areas, pretty difficult. It's more difficult, I would say, than a lot of the other dungeons. This is probably the most difficult dungeon. Why? Why let me languish here so? Release me so this ends. You have forgotten again. The curse has robbed you of your memory. Because you are weak. You have no idea how important your screams are to Thresh. The agony you feel delights him. Deliver me from this plane unto another, the spirit realm. Visitors? And living? How quaint. You have no idea how big a mistake you have made coming here. But you soon shall know. Alright, Mind Reaper.
One purpose.
This dude can apply 6 stacks of terror to each champion, deals moderate damage, deals extra damage per stack of terror on the champion. And if you remember from a while ago, they have the Curse of Terror. Upon death, inflicts a stack of terror on champions that kills them. At 20 stacks of terror, deals 80% of the max health of a champion in true damage, and removes all stacks of terror. When I say, you know how I normally say it hurts?
It's gotta hurt.
This one really does a lot. Like, more so than most other things. And I have to say that I say that too much, but this time it's like extra true. You know, he got stunned.
Never get
Let's do
sold.
that. Let's do this.
Very kind.
We'll zap him.
Swift, like vengeance.
Zap. He has sowed terror on me, which is unfortunate. We'll light him on fire. We will... Let's do Inspiring Presence. Don't really need to do Inspiring Presence, but... let's do this. And we will Devour.
Good looking out.
Dum-de-dum. He's gonna die regardless, I think, so we're good.
No
Yay!
victory.
Yeah. Level ups across the board. We will look at these individually. So, for Captain Fortune, I think we've already kind of looked at all this, so I won't look at it too much. I'm just going to, just, you know, do the thing. If I do this and this, I can grab Good enough. Let's see. Do we want increased damage resistance? Yes. Yes, we do. We'll do this. And then once we get 2 again, we'll do that. Flowey. Attacking. Yeah. We'll do that. And then we will keep it as is. He dropped a key. Unlock the cell. You should leave this place. I agree. Alright. Necrit's Diary 1. It has been... Oh, this is the dude that we just talked to. It has been an age since I had a time to contemplate the day and record my thoughts on paper. Since the Queen's injury, I've been barely a moment to sleep, and no time to spend on myself. I shouldn't complain. I know what I was getting into when I took this position at King Diego's side, but sometimes I feel that the task I volunteered for has grown and changed. We all know Viego was a strong-tempered young man with fragile nerves and an inkling to rage, but since... what was it? I forget how to say her name. Isolde? Isolde's poisoning, he's been even more erratic than usual. The kingdom's vaults are stuffed with magical relics, won from Camavia's enemies, and he's been riding among them like a troll in a china shop. Every day, Viego's searching them for something that could heal the Queen's injury, and every day I must nag him to focus on his kingly duties. I return to my diary partly due to the feeling that we are living through a momentous time in our kingdom's history. A poisoned queen and a king whose despair distracts him from rule. These are stories like in the books I read from a child. Unlike those tales, however, we do not have the blessed hero to swoop in and solve everyone's problems. We merely have the king's niece, Calistia, and though she may locate the fabled Blessed Isles, there may not be a cure for there for her to find. I believe a lot of these are just actual, like, fights. I need strength. I may as well take yours.
I won't hold back if you don't.
So this dude applies magic shell to reduce magic damage taken by 50%. Effectors are removed by magic sunder and deals moderate magic damage and adds a moderate damage shield to an ally. So
Now you get their horns.
he is not all that difficult to fight, especially by himself.
Alright, stay down. Just another option.
Grab this chest.
All these trapped spirits.
You feel pity for them? No. It's grief.
They remind me of someone. The person I'm thinking of is a fighter. But his spirit did not rest easy after death.
You encountered this spirit?
Yes. I can't stop fighting him, even after he's died. Seeing these cages makes me wonder. Is he trapped? Or am I?
You'll have to meet him and find out.
I think I joined up with you so I wouldn't have to.
I beg you, take me away. Open this cage. What a precious gift you have. Your life. Don't lose it. Not here. I think this one's also a fight, but... It's fine.
Best way to settle
just-
an argument.
Quick strike him to death.
Good.
This is how you fight. Pierce.
Always see the job.
Bounty of the Trench. Is that for Alawi? It is. Sure. Why not? Let's get both of these guys in.
I'm sensing.
So basically, these are a lot of the same enemies as we fought before, but it, they just apply terror now. Which is fine. I mean, terror is, again, like I said, it hurts, but it also... it's easily dealt with.
The blade.
I don't think you can cleanse it, though. Otherwise I would.
Steady now. Never gets old. Got what you deserved. Looking good.
Alright, so we have Ember Spark Wisp. They apply creeping flames, which we dealt with a really, really long time ago. It does heavy magic damage if you perform a heavy lane attack. Power lane attack. Avoid acting slowly and letting the flames catch you. And then it deals light magic damage and applies an ignite. And then we fought this guy before, Fear Eaters. 2% stack for terror on champions, and they deal moderate magic damage over 6 hits and apply 6 stacks of terror. We are going to just kill this one.
Swift, like vengeance.
Almost as good as working.
Practical. That's how we do it. Alright, stay down.
Now we finished.
Not too terrible, not too terrible. Hello. So, another
We're
new enemy
minding
here.
our own business.
Possessed Tomes. They, after long cast, they add 15 stack of terror, and then they can also apply a moderate damage shield to all allies. And then the Mistwalker Librarian does half of all damage dealt to Librarian is split amongst the Librarian's allies, only usable by one Librarian per fight. It can summon a Possessed Tome to take the place of a fallen ally, and it can deal moderate magic damage. So not terrible. These guys aren't too bad. Possessed Tomes are really weak. So you just kill them quick.
Hit like a hunter.
And you don't have to worry about it. And we'll bap you again. It's
Knock 'em down.
it's this place. I think it's because we're a couple levels ahead of where we should be. I say should. We're a couple levels ahead of the enemies, which is always good. But, you know, it does make... I'm sure we'll end up, you know, I'll be eating my words eventually, but you know how it is.
Don't take your eyes off me.
Swift, like vengeance.
Feel wind roar.
That's how we do it. Never gets old.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Too easy. Alright, stay down.
I've been waiting for this. Who's the boss? You asked for this. They try to get away.
Don't mind Ari just having 4 turns. Oh, hi.
Quick as a boss.
Blow the wind. Pierce.
Did they really think they could win?
That was interesting. Let's see. Does fortune smile on the condemned, or do my eyes trick me? I think most of these are fights. Run far, far away before he returns. This is probably going to be a fight. I devour your essence, maybe I can break this curse.
No one is promised tomorrow. That was fine. Knock him down.
Delicious.
Why is it delicious? Don't tell me that, I don't want to know. Is that another, damage shield when being attacked? I'll give that to Alawi. Because that is quite useful, as it turns out. Are you also going to be a fight? Yeah.
I will do my best. My shield will release you.
That's how we do it.
You are more kind than you know.
Hey,
Thank you, little one.
just another obstacle.
Just another obstacle. Tear of the Ancients. Pulverize. Chance to on attack to sunder magic sunder an enemy. Ooh. Yeah. I lose some evade, but that's okay. It wasn't all that much anyway. We're gonna try to get more enemies. Well, I guess these are the only ones here, so...
No more running. Got what you deserved. That's how we do it.
Almost as good as wall building.
Not half bad. Never gets old.
In my sights.
Alright, stay down. Forgive me. Cheers. Tempest builds.
You're getting pretty good at this.
Swift, like vengeance. Looking good.
So much
Never
for
will I
healing
purchase.
Brahm. Alright. Moving forward. The lower wards. New location has been added to the map. Okay. You can go through walls, that's not fair. Come here. Who is that? I don't know, but he's the first unliving that hasn't attacked us on sight here. Hey. You too. Come with me. We are going to try to get a big fight. I think there's more dudes this way. Yep. Come on. Come this way. Ah, what have we here? A newcomer. But you are not one of Thresh's servants, and you're out of your cage. How particular. You're in a prison of power then. Your position of power then, but you still cannot roam freely about, and I'm sure you've noticed the warded doors. There are many barriers in this place, and only the powerful may break them. But we can help each other. I can help you break those barriers so you can free me from my cage. What do you say? Deal? Don't listen to him. He's trying to trick you. Soon as he's free, he'll get his hooks into you, and you'll never escape. I failed to introduce you to my neighbor. He is Seth. I am Glenn. He does this to every newcomer here, tries to turn them against me. There is no reason to believe me, but he's trying to deceive you himself. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Lies! Lies! The best way to earn trust is through action. If we help each other, then we can trust each other. I'll go first. You need to find an amulet with a red stone in it. There's one in the room nearby, just along the way. Can't even enter the room if I were free. The room has wards against unliving prisoners. We will be drained of our energy if we venture there. Bring me the stone and I can show you how to use it. It's a trick. It's all a trick. Go. You haven't the time. There's no telling when Thresh will return and find you missing. Come. We make a big fight. Big fight. Hello. Come here. Biggest fight I can possibly make.
Death is like the wind.
Hey, let's
Always
get her
by my
done,
side.
everybody. Oh, I suppose I should look at this guy. Corrupted Guardian. Overdrive Defense. Applies a stack of overdrive when an ally is hit. Oh. I should not be attacking his allies then. 12 stats of stagger deals damage and stuns. Okay, so he's like Brahm.
Surprise!
That'll be good.
I am touched. Look out below! It's like what?
Level ups across the board. Upgrade point, level 3 Devour and Bastani Flames, level 3 Plunder and Ambush, level 3 Healing Mist and Tidal Slam, level 3 Heartbreaker and Make It Rain, level 3 Shield Slam and Heroic Leap, and level 3 Raging Wind and Gathering Storm. Oh, I guess we have one more to do, and then we'll go look at all that stuff.
Almost as good as warm milk. We have to stand ready.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
I am the avalanche. Define success.
Knock him down.
Learn your lesson.
Apparently you can only have 5 enemies in one battle. 5 waves, rather. Alright, let's go look at this stuff. Okay, so... applies an additional 3 stacks of Essence Theft. Increase... and then increase damage on low health targets by 189, or if the target is ignited, slowed, or magic sundered, heals all allies for 220. This one is Power Lane, heals the party for 184 each, and when Ignite expires from death or running its course, it will detonate, dealing 95 magic damage to each enemy. Now, let's upgrade Firefox. I want 4 mana for each orb that hits. For Plunder, we can on kill applies a bleed to each enemy, dealing 453 true damage over 3 turns to each. Or we can deal an additional 302 when used on execution or low health enemies. We're going to do apply a bleed. And then his ambush, we can get consume up to 40 overcharge to deal an additional 121 damage per overcharge consumed. Or if stealth, we can deal an extra 302 damage. For this, we can Heartbreaker no longer consumes tapped. I don't know why we would do that. Or we can deal an additional 57 damage per stack of strut. We can do increased crit chance by 15% per target with tapped. Oh, we already looked at that. We can Deal an additional 88 damage to creatures after 1 turn delay. Or we can increase the crit damage. Or make it rain by 50%. We are going to go ahead and do... Well, I guess if we do no longer consumes tapped, it's like this whole... Each shot deals 18 damage per... You know, we can like go all in on more stuff for tapped enemies, I guess. We're gonna do this. And then with Yasuo, we can do increase crit chance by 20% for Raging Wind, or we can increase the 7th damage strike by... obviously we're gonna do more damage. Then with Gathering Storm, we can increase the pushback amount by 100% or deal additional damage. Let's see. For Shield Slam, we can deal some additional damage equal to 50% of damage taken while casting, or we can add a damage shield to Braum. And then for this, we can push back all enemies back by a moderate amount or adds a damage shield to each ally. We're going to do this one, and we're going to do... what else? Let's do this. We'll do this. We'll get some thorns. Not that I like thorns all that much, but... I don't understand the point of this, because it, like... You only taunt for 1 turn. Anyway, we can grab heals each ally more, or Power Lane converts overhealing into damage shield. It's pretty good. Deals you an additional 159 damage to targets that are bleeding, poisoned, or magic sundered, or we could spawn a tentacle for each enemy hit. We are going to put this point into that. Well, I don't know. We'll guess we'll throw it on here for now and leave it at that.